Okay, this is page 29. We are just going to review all the things we've done with sine, cosine, and tangent so far. So in example 1 at the top, if I'm looking at that 42, this is my hypotenuse and this is my opposite. So I'm going to say the sine of 42 equals opposite over hypotenuse. The goal is to get the x alone, so I'm going to multiply both sides by 25. When I do that, I end up with x equals 16.7. Number 2, I'm looking at this 75. The x is an adjacent. The 12 is, not the hypotenuse. 12 is the opposite because it's across from the 75. So that means I'm going to do tangent of 75 is equal to opposite over hypotenuse. When I have this, I need to get rid of the fraction. So I'm going to multiply both sides by x. Now I have x times the tangent of 75 equals 12. Now I'm just going to divide both sides by the tangent of 75. And I end up, 12 divided by the tangent of 75 is 3.2. Example 3, if we're looking at that 36, I've got a hypotenuse and I've got an adjacent. So that's my cosine. Cosine of 36 equals adjacent over hypotenuse. This is the same thing we just did a second ago. X times the cosine of 36 equals 19. Divide both sides by the cosine of 36. We end up with x equals 23.5. Last example here. This is a opposite adjacent, so we're doing a tangent again. Tangent of 53 equals opposite over adjacent. This one's easy. I just multiply both sides by 7, 9.3. So that's what we do when I have a number for my angle, when I have a degree measure, and I'm looking for a side. Now we're going to switch gears, and when we don't have an angle number, but we have two sides, so we're going to find the angle measure. So we do the same thing though. Across from that x, I've got an opposite and an adjacent. So the tan of x equals opposite over adjacent. And this is when, in order to move that tan away from the x, I have to multiply by the tangent inverse, tangent to the -1. So I'm just going to say x equals tan -1, 9/20. You type it in your calculator just like that, and you will get 24.2 degrees. All right, let's look at this one. I have a hypotenuse and an adjacent, so the cosine of x is going to equal adjacent over hypotenuse. Same thing. We just multiply by the inverse cosine. So in our calculators, we would type in x equals, we'd say cosine of -1, 17/32, and that should give you 57.9 degrees. Example 3, I've got an opposite and adjacent. The tangent of x equals opposite over adjacent. Don't know why I do that every time. I'm going to multiply by the inverse, tan to the -1. Oops. So I'm going to say x equals tan -1 times 13/18. Type that in your calculator. and you will get 35.8. Last one, this would be opposite hypotenuse. So the sine of x equals opposite over hypotenuse. We're going to multiply that by this inverse sine. When I type that in my calculator, I end up with 48.6. So if I were you, I would copy this entire page down because it gives you very good examples of how to solve each of these problems, and you will be able to use this page on your test, not the other pages in your binder, but this page. So be sure you copy all the steps down so you'll be able to repeat them on the test. When you're done with that, I need you to flip over to page 34. I have drawn a picture. It says Casey sights the top of an 84-foot tall lighthouse at an angle elevation of 58 degrees. If Casey is 6 feet tall, it's 58, how far is he standing from the base of the lighthouse? So I am trying to figure out this length from the guy to the lighthouse. So I'm going to pull out this triangle I drew. So I'm looking for that. We know that is 58. And we know this far side of the triangle because the whole thing over here is 84. And if I take away the 6 feet that he is tall, then I will get this part right there. So 84 minus 6 is 78. So now I have enough information to use sine, cosine, or tangent to solve it. I need you to solve this triangle in number 1. In number 3, it says that Leah's mom is standing at the bottom of the slide of the playground waiting for Leah to slide down. If the angle of elevation from the bottom of the slide to the top is 46 degrees, so from here to here and there to there makes a 46-degree angle. Let's see, and the slide has a vertical height, that means up and down, of 9 feet. Find the length of the slide. So let's draw it out. I want to know the length of the slide, so that's that side of it. I know this is 96, and I know this is 9. So this is my hypotenuse. That is my opposite. So use sine to figure out that missing side. When you're done with that, flip over to page 35. Sorry, in number 6, it says, a pilot in a helicopter spots a landing pad below. If the angle of depression is 73 degrees and the horizontal distance to the pad is 1,200 feet, what's the altitude of the helicopter? So this is saying the copter is 1,200 feet from the pad. It's saying this angle of depression is 73 degrees, and it's wanting to know how high up that helicopter is. So when I take this information, I'm looking at 73 degrees, and that's x. I need you to solve that to figure out what x is. Now in number 8, it says Zach is standing on top of a lookout tower. Here's Zach for us. And spots a water fountain. This is water, quit being judgy. Below, if the lookout tower is 75 feet tall, so this is 75 feet because that's how tall the tower is, and the angle of depression is 28, that means from there to there, that's a 28 degrees. What is the horizontal distance between Zach and the water fountain? So we are looking for the horizontal distance between Zach and the water fountain. So if I pull that triangle out, I get 75, 28, that's an 8 degrees, and x. So I need to figure that out. Do number 8 for me. Thank you.